quite literally just clocked out and I'm actually really hungry. I clocked out 30 minutes later than what I was supposed to, but at least I'm off now and we get to chill and read and enjoy the rest of the day. Let's go. Let me actually put this up before it get messed up. Hi everybody, my name is Kaitlyn. If you're new here, and I'm so happy that you found me and so happy that you're here. As I just said, I just got off work and now it's time to chill and relax for a couple of hours because what a long day. I work from 7 to 4, so I don't know so what, but I'm hungry now, y'all, and I'm kind of like I'm not hungry enough to warm up my leftovers. So we're gonna eat a snack. Y'all, I eat weird snacks, okay? I'm about to cut an avocado in half and eat it with a spoon and maybe an apple or maybe some strawberries. I got some new strawberries from Publix. Nah, I don't feel like, I'm trying to choose wisely with my snacks because I took a clip at the bookstore the other day and I had on an oversized shirt, but why did I look pregunto? That means question in Spanish. Why did I look pregnant? Like I said, I know the shirt was oversized, but like, why was the fake space able to be filled? Like, I don't know, I don't really get it. But, or should I do apples and peanut butter? Apples and peanut butter might hit. I don't know. Clearly I have decision-making issues. Okay, our snack is made. I told y'all I'd be eating little random stuff, and this is the perfect little after school snack because unfortunately I'm 25 and there are no more after school snacks. There's just after work snacks. So this is my after work snack. This is like an undefeated combo. I'm not even gonna hold you. Okay, there's actually no way I can munch on some apples and peanut butter and hold a conversation, so I'll be back to y'all after I finish my snack. Okay, I still have a little bit of my avocado left, but I was ready to talk to y'all because I literally just remembered. Y'all, today is Tia Williams' day. Audre and Bash is out today, and I'm not allowed to spend any more money until I get paid next week. So currently experiencing bookish FOMO or something like that. Y'all, I am so super duper ridiculously slow as well. Why did I not, when I first saw the announcement of Audre and Bash are just friends, I was like, what made her go YA? Like, what? Whole time this book is about the Audre Mercy Moore. The book that I made a whole 30-minute video about how much I love. I did not make the connection that she had made a spin-off book about the only acceptable child in the world, pretty much, to me. I don't think this avocado is real. It has like a super weird texture. Maybe it's just because it's cold, but like, I don't know. Y'all know how we got fake fruit in America. I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, that's the easiest way I like to eat avocados. I just cut it in half and then just eat it like it's a little, like it gave you its own little bowl. Anyway, snack finished, and it's really taking everything in me not to go to my favorite bookstore and just get it. Like being disciplined is actually so annoying. Because on one side, I'm like, I work hard, I can get anything I want. But on the other side, it's just like, you don't have to get everything you want. You need to make sure that you can still get the things that you need to. Anyway, this video already probably all over the place, but the whole point of it is for y'all to hang out with me after work. We're gonna read together, we're gonna start a new book. I recently just finished The Defining Decade by Meg J. That's really, that book is really the reason why I'm on lock-in mode with my spending habits, because that book really was just like, I've heard mixed reviews on it, on how it may have like presented an unrealistic view of what the 20s is like, but it respectfully slapped me in the face and was like, stop blowing all your money. Stop thinking that the 20s is just time to, you know, play around. Yeah, you can have fun, but like, think about the future too. There was this super awesome case study brought up in the book, and it was just like people in their 20s were shown older future versions of themselves, and a group of 20-somethings that were shown themselves like in the present or something different other than the future. And then they subsequently asked them to put aside money for the version of themselves that they saw. And the people who saw like the current, you know, more present versions of themselves, they were putting like chunk change away from themselves. But the 20-somethings who saw the older versions of themselves were putting they were putting hundreds aside. side. And it's just like, it really explored this idea of something called present bias, I think, if I'm remembering it correctly. And it's just basically like the idea that we have more time than we do, and thinking that because things don't matter now, they don't matter at all. And yeah, it kind of slapped me in the face and was like, girl, stop blowing all your money every time you get it, like relax. So with that being said, we are not going to be getting Audre and Baxter just friends, but we are definitely going to be thinking about her today. Also, Tia Williams is coming to the A. Tia Williams is coming to the A, and I will be going to see her. I'm going to meet her, and I'm going to give her a hug and give her all her flowers about 7 days in June. And I'm going to definitely make sure I have Audre and Baxter just friends read by the time I go see her, so we can yap about that too. And I'm so excited. Y'all know Tia Williams is one of my favorite authors. Hopefully I might be able to get like a picture, like a signed book or something when I meet her, but I'm so excited. That's definitely one of the things I'm looking forward to this month, because I don't know about y'all, but I'm usually a winter lover, but this past winter was just not doing it for me. Okay, it was not doing it for me at all. And I was looking forward to summer pretty much every day. It was cold, and now that it's summer, I'm super excited. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's about to get warm outside. I'm about to have so much stuff to look forward to. I've got a couple book events that I'm excited to go to. My birthday is in June. Like, it's just it's about that time to get lit, I'm afraid. Yeah, I think I'm gonna read on the couch for a couple of hours and maybe watch some YouTube if anyone has posted anything new, and then I'll circle back and see what y'all are up to. Okay guys, I just finished part one. Y'all already know what time of day it is because you can't see nothing. Here, let me scoot back a little bit. I just finished part one of Night, and guys, Miss Rachel can write, okay? Miss Rachel can write so well. I told myself I didn't want to annotate for this book. I just wanted to enjoy it for what it was and just read and really appreciate the writing that I thought was going to be in here. And y'all, she did not disappoint. I did not annotate, but I definitely made some mental notes of really nice prose and writing, and you already know I'm about to tell you. So I remembered page 27 first. Just the way she describes scenes and settings just makes it so easy to picture. And I always think that that is such an underrated talent in writers, but this is what she wrote. The magic hour light casts everything in melancholic tones. The gelatinous bits of noodles left on the boy's plastic plate, the vagrant peas beneath his high chair, the clutter of wayward puppets and matchbox cars strewn across counters and beside the cat food dish. In such moments, she could almost touch her loneliness as if it were her second child. Absolutely beautiful, literally absolutely beautiful. So obviously she was just describing what her home life with the home setting looked like, being at home alone with her only child as a new mother. And I literally, like, I could just picture that scene in my head. And I was like, wow, Rachel, wow. Okay, next was page 37. Aren't y'all proud of me for remembering these page numbers, bro? Page 37, she was describing what another new mom in the mom community that she is familiar with. She's what she sees as like a hot mom who's doing everything right. And she calls her the big blonde. And she says the mother, oh, that's another really cool thing about this book. We don't know like nobody's names for real. A couple of names were mentioned, but I think they were like hypothetical names. So the mom in the book is just referred to as the mother. The son is just referred to as the boy. And I was like, I don't know, it just gives very, like if Kill Bill was a book, I feel like this would be the vibes of Kill Bill, the book. Anyway, so she describes the big blonde as, the mother thought for a moment this might be true apparition, for the big blonde was so perfect, her lines so cleanly drawn. She brought with her, as some women are magically able to, a symphonic olfactory experience, even while still half a room away, which delighted the mother so intensely, she felt a slight stirring at the base of her back. A wag? Okay, obviously, I didn't even tell y'all like the premise of this book. So a mom basically abandons her art career to become a mom. She has a baby, and you know, it's the same old story that we always hear. The husband's always gone at work, or the husband is just not dadding correctly. So it just kind of takes us through her journey through this, except, child, I thought I heard something. Except she thinks she is kind of going crazy and turning into a dog because of the wild ride and the crazy mental toll that being a new mother for the first time takes on you. So that's what that little wag part is, because she's thinking she's turning into a dog. She's like noticing all this hair sprouting on her. She's having these urges to eat raw meat. She wants to like bark and stuff. I'm telling y'all, a good literary fiction weird book like this like I could tell this is one just from the writing and the way Rachel writes alone. Not the dust flying. Anyway, just from how she writes alone, it's just, oh, so beautiful. And the way she said, this is what stood out to me about this phrase. She said, a symphonic olfactory experience. Like, that is such a smart, and like, I want to steal that. Like, every time I walk into a room, I want a symphonic olfactory experience to be eluding from me. Like that, I don't know. I just ate that up how that was written. Okay, and the last one was right before the end of part 1, and it was on page 81. Y'all, the memory? Please don't play with my memory, y'all. So the context for this page is she was talking about how her mother really didn't prepare her for motherhood as well. Like, she would ask her mom for advice on what it was really like, and her mom would just give her, you know, some little, oh, it's being a woman, blah, blah, blah. And this part just really kind of stood out to me. What her mom said in response to how is motherhood. It's called labor because it's hard work, which she understood as a consolation. Sure, her mother was saying it's bad, but since you are a woman, that is your lot in life, your work, to do what's hard, what's unspeakably painful, and then to keep this covenant of silence. No, because can we talk about that? Like, can we talk about how so many women don't talk? Like, nobody talks about literally anything that we go through, and it's just kind of like, I don't know, when you hear an author put things into beautiful words that you think about often, I think about that all the time. I'm just like, the women don't have it made for real. Like, and there was another page, my memory failed, I was just trying to hype myself up earlier, but there was another page earlier when she was talking about how women are at a disadvantage, like how society is. No, I gotta find that, because she wrote that like perfectly. Hold on. Bear with me. I'm still looking. Maybe I should have been annotating, maybe. Okay, so I'm not about to just sit here with the camera rolling while I find it. If I find it, I'll put a picture in. But long story short, I might need to start putting little tabs in here because the writing is just too fire. But I got about this far. I started a little after 5 and it is 7:30 right now. I've been filming for like 10 minutes, so we can just say I read for like 2 hours. And y'all, reality of trying to be a booktuber, all this getting up and down trying to get the angles, like, girl, I'm just trying to read the book for real. But it was fun to just film like a different kind of video and to really see what my favorite booktubers, what type of stuff they really be doing for real. But yeah, I got to page 86 in that 2 hours. Usually I can read like 50 pages in an hour, but like I said, it was a whole lot of up and down. It was a whole lot of trying to set the vibe and do all the extra stuff for the video. But actually, who even cares like how fast I read? Like, it's about reading and having a new experience. Like, nobody really cares how many pages you could read. I mean, maybe you care. I don't know. At the end of the day, how fast you read a book literally does not matter. It's of course about whether or not you learned anything or whether or not you enjoyed it. So with that being said, I think I'm gonna wrap up the video here. This was like my first reading vlog, so that was really fun. I'm probably gonna eat some leftovers. I have those little bird's eye veggie in a bag things that like, it's supposed to be a full serving of vegetables that you can just like steam in the microwave. And then I cooked some salmon the other day, so I'm finna warm that up. It's Mike's hot honey salmon, y'all, and it's actually kind of blessed. Like, it's actually really, really good. So I'm gonna warm that up and actually probably watch YouTube because I didn't watch any in this clip. I just wanted it to be reading after work vibes. Phone storage got full literally as I was wrapping up the video. So guess that's my cue to leave. Thank you so much if you all made it to this point in the video. I really appreciate it more than you know. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more book, lifestyle, and creativity content from me. And with that being said, I cannot wait to catch you in my next video. Bye.